am.
Yeah, officially it's after party, so we can go crazy. It's great. Yeah. So the official event on loneliness is over, and we can discuss the. Yeah, this is really interesting. Like, yeah. Can you share some? Yeah, can you healing vibrations? Can you share like just superficially about some practices that you use?
What happened to me? I had this energy, this awakening after a dark night of the soul. So we all sometimes we go through some traumas that start things off. Then the energy started coming through my body, and my whole body started shaking. And and over the last 8 years, it's formed into a sort of tool that I can use to communicate with people and to also diagnose people. And now I've started to channel, which is a channel is where you receive information from another reality frame, another frequency of information. So as a skeptic, I came in very skeptical. But I'm always testing the theory. I'm always testing how this works. And so it changes people's vibration are always increasing when you start doing the work with them. And in doing that, they start to rid themselves of their fear. They start to move forward with their life and start to deal with their shadow. And they start to experience the same sort of things. They start to feel frequency and feel this new information that's coming in. So it's overall, it's the journey that we're all on, really. It's definitely got a structure.
Yeah, I would love to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, in detail as well later, maybe.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, do you like? Hey, I like your jacket. We could have matching jackets.
Who is talking so loud? Jesus.
Yeah.
Guys,
Valorant
this guy's
is.
being rude about my hat.
Should I kick him out?
Oh no.
He's got a beautiful voice, actually. He had just he was very good.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, please be polite to each other, or I can kick you out. There's so much power that I have here, especially as normally that's what Mendes does. I was like, I was unable to deal with these situations, but I think I got used to it a little bit.
So you're one of the deities.
Yeah, but
This place.
well,
Cosmic power. Tiny
Yeah.
little living space.
yep, you can say so. Like just
The cool.
a little bit.
I love this place. So cool. I love the vibe.
Yeah, the videos. I try to put some videos to create the right
You do some
atmosphere.
really lovely videos, Darcy. They're really great.
Videos are
You just go on YouTube
You got
and
two
Google
astronomers.
space
Two
videos,
astronomers.
7 hours. Just put it in
We're all
there.
happy.
Yeah, I play them. Yeah, I play them. I have them on when I'm sleeping.
Go up north a little
Yeah,
bit.
the gal. I mean, I am obsessed with black holes. Black
Yeah.
holes.
Oh, Wales.
Sometimes we put lava lamps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave those sheep alone.
Yep.
I'm not. I'm not smart
no,
enough
no,
to
no, I'm not having
get
this.
that
I'm
high
not having
in
this.
astronomy.
I'm just trying to send you a message now.
It's
saying
like
look
I can make
for-
I can make a wish. I'm between two astronomers. This is really cool.
Yeah. So I'd love
Yes.
to chat more.
I'm a baby astronomer. I
I'm not a
look for
baby.
exoplanets. It's like the lowest form of like study I can do at the moment. That's
So two humble
I'm
astronomers.
studying my. I cannot do math.
And,
So
and
there's
think,
no
during
way
your
of math.
lifetime,
You got them cheese,
the things that we will discover during your lifetime, you may well be alive still in the 22nd century, so
Yeah.
you'll really know
You
what's
never
going
know.
on in 60, 70, 80 years' time, won't you? You're just setting
Well,
up now.
I'm balancing. I'm doing my master's degree in social psychology, studying deception and pathological lying. Very cheerful subject.
Yeah, very interesting. I like the
My
way
son
you
is
both
doing,
are cheerful.
My son is doing
things that you should
physics
hug
for
people in
space
real
science
life,
at Leicester
in
University,
real
so
life.
he will probably be able to go to Mars.
Can I make a request?
Wherever he
Cut up.
Sure.
We've got a Welsh sheep shagger. Can you kick him out, please? He's offending me. He keeps getting in my face. A Welsh sheep shagger.
Valorant is it true? Should I kick you out?
Yes. Yes, please.
No, imagine.
Okay,
Oh,
but just be respectful, please.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You didn't give her a hug. I
Penny,
gave her a hug.
You
Well-
have to be tread carefully is among
Hug is a good, but still.
and mystics and
Leave the sheep
mediums
alone.
and
Leave
psychics.
the sheep alone.
I'd love to hear more about this
Yes.
pathological lying. But it's really
Um,
interesting.
We really must have a chat sometime, but I have to go now.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go too soon. Yeah, as you can hear, my voice is not very healthy. I shouldn't speak too much, but
It's been a really nice one tonight. Very
oh, I wish I could get more.
voice sounded a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's looked at alongside like psychopathy, narcissism.
Yeah, I think I should kick him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pathological
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can talk. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.
And anything, they don't, don't bring in prestige, they don't bring in sympathy, they have no, meaning. There's no reason for that person to have told a lie. They'll ask,
Where's the free
oh,
It's in the back. You have to find it. It's a big world. Honestly, this is funny, but Mendes, my co-host, actually put some secrets, like an Easter egg, into this world. So I have no idea where that is. So maybe he put some food in. You never know.
Yeah, of course,
I
yeah,
can't really hear you very
absolutely.
clearly.
Do
Yeah,
you
I'd
want
love
to
I'd love to.
tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah,
Just rabbled on about.
Hey, thanks for sharing. This is really cool.
Yeah, well, no, I
This is such a great
studied
event. I'm so
psychology,
glad that something like this
in my
exists.
mid-30s.
That's really nice from you. Yeah, it's really kind of you. We have the events every weekend, like I mean every Saturday. It used to be Friday, every Friday, but now like Mendes has some job, so we shifted it to Saturday. So yeah, if you feel like this is a good space, keep coming back. I'm always happy to see same people coming back.
Of psychology. And I only got a D,
We'll
which is really
definitely come
frustrating.
back.
Yeah. So presentation, yeah, should change the presentation as well.
Do you guys hold other kind of
Well,
events?
So yeah.
Uh,
Or do you happen to know about a space
Yeah,
where people can come
yeah,
and
I know what you
maybe
mean.
talk about
When I
their
did my
spiritual
degree,
experiences? 'Cause I know
I
I'm not the
was
only
just
one in all
not-
spaces had
You,
experiences
at
like
that
this.
age, you just not
Honestly, I have a lot of people. I have a lot of people who talk about these things, and I think this is a good space for sharing this stuff. But honestly, I can't.
So now coming back to it,
On the top of my head,
do you
I
have, like,
can't
an
remember
area
any
that,
like special
you
place you could go.
are particularly interested in?
Okay.
'Cause, like, I
Yeah, but
studied social
Jet,
psychology,
I
so,
think
like,
Jet has a lot of experience in that, and I
cognitive
think
psychology,
if you happen to see
behaviors,
Saint
or,
Justin,
developmental
he
psychology,
has a lot of
something
experience in
like
lucid
that.
dreaming,
It's a
in
particular-
astral travelings and stuff like that. What
Really
else?
interested in
JET, yeah. She's from Australia, and like Saint Justin, he has like she practiced some more spiritual stuff. Like she does the mirror mirrors. She said once, but because I'm not very knowledgeable. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to call it. Yeah, gazing. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
nice
Yeah. So she does that.
Her name is Justin?
And Saint Justin, yeah, he does. I never get a chance to talk to him, like lately, because I wanted to discuss some of these ideas with him as well, because he mentioned a lot of interesting stuff. So yeah, if you want, we can actually have an event where we can discuss it. I think we had like similar events a couple of times. It was like first it was like different dimensions, other dimensions, and because we within the event we leaned more towards the science and like scientific methods. We decided to have like the counterbalancing event about the spiritual stuff. So we had like the alternate reality, but like yeah, we didn't go too deep in that. So we can I think I can arrange that. If you want, we can have like we have a Discord channel. We can also discuss some topics there. So
and I'm like,
if you don't mind, I'll just reach out to you via a message or.
Sure, yeah, no problem. You can find me on Instagram. That's my Instagram page. If you want to.
Which of course
Yep, is my real Instagram. Yeah, you can contact me there. I'll be faster then.
YouTube videos something
really
happens in
attractive.
society.
Oh,
If
thank
someone
you.
makes a YouTube video reaction in a day,
And
Work.
I find it funny how people think that I'm more I'm
in
older.
most, not means testing.
Paul was like
going
surprised
to
after a
website,
I don't know,
all
maybe
the time.
maybe because of the voice as well.
Yeah.
Who's dissing
Yeah.
my name?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I said I uttered your name, Paul. So I think it was you, right, who said that like for after a couple of months of conversations, we started discussing like some age and like different details of our real lives. And I think was it you who said that you thought that I was around 40 or something, or was it Hellion? I think it was Hellion. It was like the first time when I put my profile picture into a the profile.
So
You sound like a mature woman.
No, it's just I just regained my voice. Like for the recent week, I had no voice whatsoever. So that's why I'm kind of sick. That's why. But normally I have a different voice.
Like gives you, it gives you the basics, what built it,
So let me add you as a friend.
I'm interested in your story.
I mean, I think you're really brave. Cognitive psychology is the hard one, isn't it? It's
what piqued your interest to kind of get into
It's the
this?
toughest one out of them.
Honestly, just VR is interesting because it's like actually I started reading a lot of stuff about science and stuff, and I had no company to discuss these things with. So I really needed I realized that I really need a new company of people that I'll be able to discuss things with, because I don't have too many people I can discuss things with, and because I moved to another city, like even less real conversations. So yeah, I started looking for some spaces, and this was like 100% shot, because whenever you step into the room, the profound conversations start right away, and I'm like that. I really appreciate Outspace for that, and it feels very cozy and friendly in that case. So I met Paul, and
You can just let go.
and just discuss things.
You're worrying about who knows you, what people think, but here. You can let go of all of that, and I've seen so many spaces where
I work with
people
the
just
Institute of
open up
Psychiatry
from the
in
first
London.
step.
You know the
Yeah, I have another problem that I don't have a lot of interesting people to talk to, and this space is really, the concentration is really high.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started discussing.
People always have something built up to say. A lot of people have a lot of things they want to say, and then you
Exactly.
It's really nice.
We were working
That's why I think people are
behavior
saying,
therapy on computers at the year
they're talking and
2000.
talking. Oh, sorry, one more thing.
CCBT,
Because finally we all have
therapy
a
on
way to make
computer.
yourself heard.
Quote-unquote beating
Yeah,
the
yeah.
blues.
And you can actually hear
it didn't
every
pan out
word
really.
that each person is saying.
Should be
You're
more
not
effective
caught up
than
in what they look like,
bibliotherapy,
or what their
reading a
social
book.
status is, or what their this is or
Yeah.
that is.
Oh, bless
So
you.
you
Thank
really
you.
It
are
was reviewed by
listening.
NICE.
Yeah,
based on
and I think in real life we always
I've never
have.
listened to people so
and it
well.
was given a license to use on the
And-
people
outside of VR.
the level
Yeah,
playing field.
Yeah,
Not really.
exactly. I think the level of people who come also like is a pre selection, because
Yeah.
people who
I mean,
come
is
here
it-
rarely have crazy behaviors and stuff. They rarely attack other people or bully. It's like mostly
nice
people
coming
are very civil and they're willing to hear
Is it
each
a
other.
loud noise? Loud ladies' noise, or
I
is
can't.
it the sound of the universe?
Right, okay. It sounds like as he said, you sound like ghost.
Yeah, let me take away my megaphone. So
She's magnified, amplified.
magnified.
Yeah, so I did ask her. I thought she answered me, but no.
Okay, let me give away some Paul. Yeah, they're a little company, so maybe I can cancel megaphones for everybody. Next. Yes, so everybody just have their normal.
Research MSc in cognitive psychology. Did you?
Yep. So yeah,
It's
this
cool
is
how the 3D sound works as well, isn't it?
yeah, it is good. It wasn't as good like before, but I think that's why I just created this little simple space. People create really beautiful worlds here, like with a lot of detailing and stuff. But it's been like for 8 months or so. Like this event is it's been since March, and we didn't change the design too much because this is convenient. People can split into groups or stand. Like this carpet naturally encourages to stand in a circle, and see everybody and to have conversations. That's a good indicator for me. If the company is aware of each other, I think naturally people arrange into a circle. So there's been like a couple events of where people like were randomly scattered around the space in little groups. That's another indicator like that they're not brought together. They have like still separated companies, but still it's a very interesting. Just to be the host and see how the companies, how people come and go, like what's interesting for people, what's not interesting, and I just enjoy the conversation. Sometimes, like there's been like a couple events where I thought that people are not going to come because sometimes people come and go, and I just love the fact that when I come and there's just Mendes, we can just talk about stuff even if there are two of us. So the minimal level is just like an interesting conversation between humans. So, but we were lucky that people always come, join, and there are at least 15, 20 people who are at the same moment, and around 100 people who come and go. So it's really, it's been a very a good event. Yeah.
I realized I came on Altspace like at the beginning of the year, and then when Microsoft took over, I didn't sign back on, so I have a new account now. But I do believe we met once before at one of your early events. I don't know. But so I'm back now on Altspace as well.
Oh, nice, good.
But I do realize I keep coming in and changing the conversation, so I'm sorry about that.
That's fine. It's because the topics are different. Some topics are interesting, some are not. Just because we switched to Saturdays, also like some people they don't come anymore. Like Fizzle used to come like every Friday, but now I don't see him like for 3 weeks or 4 weeks because probably the day is not.
Oh no, I think I've lost connection.
Oops. Yeah, re-enter or maybe just see you next week. Yeah. So it's like it's a separate magic when you keep coming back and you see same people. This is really cool because you can hear different sides of their personalities and you hear their stories and you try to imagine what their real life is. Hey, you're back. Great. Is it better now?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, no, my internet's not very good.
That's fine. It's an after party, so you can go crazy. You just disappear even if you wish so.
I didn't mean
to. Normally it's midnight for me, so sometimes my husband just like keeps dragging me. We have to go to sleep. Like finish here. Yeah. So sometimes I have to leave early, but normally I stay for an extra hour for an after party.
Okay. Well, it's 10:20 for me.
Yeah, you're in Britain. That's why. Yeah, I think the first.
I've set out. No. What do you say?
We used to start at midnight, so 2 hours later, and all my friends from Britain, they complained that it's late and they have to go. So that's why we kept, experimenting with times and days. So it's 10 o'clock now. 8 o'clock your time.
I think that's going to be the big issue with this, isn't it? Trying to find a time where the whole world can join in.
Yeah.
In the future, I mean, when is the best time? When have you found the best time so far?
I just choose the time that is convenient to me and to the group of people who's mostly here. And that's why I chose this evening time. And honestly, like the Saturday was not as... Like some days we chose, we were surprised that there were no events like our event, so that like there was not competition. Like before that, like my first friends I met here were like Ali and Timon, and they used to have events like 2 or 3 times a week, and we had like the events like following each other, and they were very similar. Like they have this philosophical events like Social Dilemma and what was it? Moral Dilemma. But in a way, it was convenient that people could, jump into their event, like, and after 1 hour, they could just, segue into our event and continue the ideas and stuff. So yeah, so far.
Mindset sort of thing where we're talking about social change and all the rest of it.
Yeah. A lot of things that we discussed were discussed in a deeper way in their conversations. They had like the whole series about blockchain and just interesting like events to talk about the future and like societies and how the humans are going to be in the future.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Seeing how humans are in the future.
Yeah, if we live long enough to see that. So far, the
Are we not the future?
Well, we are every day, I think. I don't have kids, so not very far future. So our future is going to be shorter.
The what worlds? I've got loads of nieces and nephews though. I've got like 10 nieces and nephews now.
Yeah, if you influence them, your lifetime is going to be longer. Or maybe if you create something.
Yeah, well, I've got my new laptop. It's got 4 screens now.
Oh wow!
It's all built into one unit. Yeah.
So you can watch all your nephews and nieces.
A cool thing. No, I do like coding and filmmaking and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, I need more screens. So I've done it, and now it's all like one unit. And living in 2030, you know.
Yeah, in the future already. Yeah, why not? This metaverse thing is curious. What do you think is gonna be the future of the metaverse?
Well, I feel it's very much this, isn't it? But like, this is what they want it to be.
Yeah.
But then being able to tip each other, which I like. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit wanting to be involved in like NFT sort of stuff. So I'm involved in crypto. But and they're saying they want to tie this in. I don't think it should be tied to Facebook. Like, I don't think it should be tied to one company. I think that's a bad idea.
I agree.
And I think things evolve naturally and they get better as they evolve. So like, oh, this company's doing this company's doing something else, and then these do something better, so this company copies and does their something better, and that's how the evolution somewhat works.
And the distribution as well.
But if there's only one company going, we are it and this is it, then there's no progression, or there can be a lack of progression.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think this is really good.
I don't know, yeah.
It's really good to have few platforms because, for example, when you talk about VR, like a lot of people imagine VR chat, which has a lot of. It's really different vibe. Like when people go crazy and there are pluses and minuses, and this platform is so much different. I think because of the design.
I much prefer alt space to VR chat.
Like no doubt, this is like perfect for me. I don't even look for any other alternative. Yeah.
Although I do like Rec Room in the sense of some of their games and their interactions, I think some of their stuff's better than Alt Space. But I think to talk to people, maybe because I'm older, talk to people and have like conversations and stuff, Alt Space is much better. But I would like some more functionality within Alt Space.
Yeah, I'm really. Yeah, I think my future, the vision of the future, because I'm probably tied to the reality. If I had a choice to have like the online classes or classes with a real person, I would definitely choose the real person because there's more, reaction. There's more interaction with the person, and that naturally activates your brain more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to these.
The first thing I thought when I got in VR was like, I think after like an hour, I was like, first thing I thought was this needs to be in, like tied to the school system, because all I could think about was my outdated textbook. We're trying to learn about the World War II, and I'm like, snooze fest. I want to go to the gym, or I want to, I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. But imagine if the kids had the VR and they're doing school via VR, and they go, okay, it's time for the history lesson, so you're going to actually see what it's like, or
participate,
event, slavery or whatever. That's immersive. That's, I mean, you don't get like physical, but how could you not learn? Like, I watched the little documentary, like you 360, like you're dropped into like a over in like an Arab country or something like that, and he's showing you like the house and how they had to survive and not be killed, and people were killed, and I thought like you can't help but learn when you're basically there. It's like
Yeah, you get
part of it.
involved. Once you get the headset, you are all involved already. It's interactive. As I said, our brain reacts differently. And that's like much more
Can you
immersive.
imagine? You're the soldier, you've got your gun, and you've got to fight. They would literally feel what it was like. Like, okay.
Yeah, I think the future of the
living.
education is definitely going to be.
History, geography, like all subjects. Can you imagine language learning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They already have a couple
I've seen
of
a few apps that have language.
Yep. Like they have already like a couple of projects here in VR. There's like a language learning space. You jump into a space and there's like a huge map, and you choose the country that you're interested in, the language, and it has a portal. So through that portal, you travel to another world where you have like real classes, like they are houses and appliances and like different objects that are they have like names
That's
on
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, so I explored the Russian space. Yeah.
Oh, no, I've never learned Russian. I've got a few Russian friends, but I've never learned it.
Actually, yeah, I
very
get
cool.
lazy, but I started creating another world for Russian practice. Never get to that though. Yeah, so I wanted to create a space where people can come and just practice Russian. Or like those people who don't know Russian, they can have like some classes, like some beginner level stuff that they can learn and like get around some stuff. So yeah, just for the heck of it, why not? It's fun.
I'm in the idea/process of I have a venue, a gig venue. So we have a coffee shop, music gig area, art gallery, and we're thinking of. Well, I've got a 360 camera. I'm gonna put it's similar to this to an extent, where it's like an empty room or a floor, and then I put the camera view around it on the big screens. And then we can be in here and we can do we can see a live gig. We can do, and there's lots. We do the full range from acoustic to like heavy metal.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's what it's put and then it's put in 3D views into virtual reality. Really, is what I'm trying to achieve at the very moment.
That's really cool.
But yeah, in art space.
There's photogrammetry as well, where you can actually get the 3D models of the real object and put it in here. I saw one project here, like where people use the photogrammetry for like separate rooms, and they put those rooms inside the space, or where you get into that. It was like art project or something. You get into room, and you kind of travel through from one room to another room, and you can look around. There are like different music and stuff. It was rather realistic. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do.
Well, like I wanted to. It was only because I have. So it's like. If we could, so it would be like you would go to a gig, you could do your own volume level and everything like that. I thought that'd be beautiful. Gigs
Why
are
not?
too loud nowadays. But like, we've got some really good acoustic acts and stuff that we could all come and see an acoustic act and be like. I don't know. It's only an idea. I'm only trying.
Yeah, why not? Definitely worth
I'll keep you updated.
trying. At least to.
I'm gonna film it. No, I'm gonna film it and then maybe this Thursday or maybe the Thursday after. I'll film one and then I'll try and get it up.
Cool.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. For example, Cornelius has an interesting project. He built the world, which is called audio. What was it? Stereo traveling something. So you get into a space and you follow the spiral, and like on your way there are different points that have like this. They emit the sound. So once you like start your journey, you can hear only one drum. Let's see, drum beat, and as you follow the spiral, there are like more sounds that add up, and in the middle of the spiral, whatever, there's a center where you can hear all the sounds, so it becomes one musical piece. So yeah, definitely a lot of interesting worlds.
I do think that. I think that right now we've got this amazing technology. Yes, we're talking from different points. Russia, America, and England. We're having instant communication with each other, which was unheard of 10 years ago. You know, I mean,
Instantly, yeah.
20 years ago, it's this was BS being large or something. But maybe we're not taking that idea of using music in beats and drums and stuff like that. Maybe there's something there. I don't know.
Yeah, just like
when you go to a party and there's like different artists in different rooms and you can't hear each other, but you go from one room to the next and there's all different venues, and you could have that here.
Yeah, there are a lot of
live performances. Saying.
Yeah, sometimes they have what was it? Some parties, like music parties. I don't go too much. I don't explore the worlds as much as some people do. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. World building, and like I saw like a very realistic interior of a house. Like it was really heavy, but still like really cool, like very beautiful design. You don't see that too much like in the worlds so far. But they evolve, like they get more and more detailed. And I just like, as we were speaking, I was trying to find that world that I was talking about. And a lot of the worlds are not available on the computer already, only on the headset. So probably they try to optimize things. This space is not supported. On PC.
Isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of them actually, more than half of the worlds that I favorited.
Do you mean that as in 2D? You can't visit
Yeah.
computer?
I'm in 2D right now.
You need to have a headset on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in 2D right now?
Yeah, if my hands are not moving, it means I'm on 2D. I still didn't get my...
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I've got a drink in this hand. In the hand that's not moving, there's a drink in it.
That's a good way to spend your time. Yep. My headset is sitting on my table.
It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. I'm gonna be... It's fine.
Why not? Yeah, if it works, it ain't. That's a lot. There are a lot of advantages of VR worlds. You don't even have to, When you use Zoom, you always constantly have to think about the way you look in your background and what you should put and how you, constantly stare at yourself. But here, it's really relaxed. Just your voice. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Those inhibitions, they just fall away. I just love it.
I feel the same way. Like, yeah.
On the other hand, when I lost my voice, like within the last week, I was unable to use any of these.
But yeah, text chat is a bit slow, isn't it? Still.
Yes.
If you did have like a speech impediment or something along them lines, it would be.
I wish they'd make it friendly for people who can't speak, because the hands can't do much.
Yep.
So if you speak sign language, you can't use this. But you see, but you just can't speak. And I thought they should work on the accessibility part of the development of this.
Exactly.
I don't know, but I have got a Bluetooth keyboard which I believe I can attach to this, so I could be typing. Like I can type.
Yeah, Mantis actually, told me about this Facebook Horizon thing. They have like similar VR environment that can bring your actual keyboard on, like bring on, and the screen of your computer or notebook or like a laptop. So it's curious. Yeah, I think. I think in the future we'll have more and more of these, merged technologies.
So augmented reality rather than virtual reality.
Yeah, mixed.
So it's reality with extras.
Yep. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. This is a big
Do you both use a PC?
No,
I'm on a headset, but I am on PC.
yeah, I do have a
I'm wondering
headset, but
'cause a lot of people are using the PC, and I didn't know. Some people said graphics are better if you connect the headset to the PC, and some people said the world building is better with the PC. So I've been thinking to get the PC, but I didn't know like.
well, I'm actually
I'm on
using.
the Quest at the moment.
Mhm.
So what are you? What are you?
I'm not using my headset at all. I'm just using the 2D mode in my computer because it's more convenient. Like the world building is more convenient when you are at the computer because you can like grab the thing and just like move on and it's like controlled. In the headset, I can't figure out the functions. It's not very
Yeah.
intuitive and it's like distracting because yeah.
My plan is to use Unity and then import it into Altspace. But do you find using it on just on the laptop better? But I love the the immersion of this.
Sure, yeah, that's why sometimes I jump into my headset. Another reason I don't use it as often because I still have my shipping like somewhere stuck inside Russia, like the silicone covers for the padding, silicone padding,
Okay,
because it gives me a rash like in my skin. I think I have like the one of those.
I bought like 3 different types trying to find out what works well. I got the leather one, but I've got the silicone one over the one they give you at the moment. It don't give you face marks.
Yeah, I ordered a couple of them so that way I can also figure out which one is better. But still, just a skin rash is not very, keeps me away.
No, not nice.
And also, like, I'm not sure if it's my particular headset or is it general. The field view, the focus view is not as high. So my eyes get tired rather quickly because like the focus is not it's blurred.
Are you gonna wear glasses?
No, I have a good vision, but I have like the Quest 2, and I'm not sure. It's like probably it was manufactured in China. Maybe there's any difference. I don't know. I was wondering if I could compare to some.
Well, I wear glasses, but I've got I've got lenses in my Oculus.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really. It's without a doubt, it's the best upgrade.
Cool.
So I don't have to wear glasses with me on my thing.
They want to see the other end before they start.
Do you have a counterbalance?
My friends say, yeah.
I also hate the fact that there's like a heavy stuff in front of your face, and it kind of like tends you into looking.
I bought
the counterbalance.
I bought a cheap pack. Yeah, I got a cheap one of them. I didn't buy the expensive one. But I've done mine up. I don't know why.
Yeah, still.
I was like, yeah, I really like VR. I think it's great.
Yeah, why not if it works? So yeah, I'm trying to keep my eyes as healthy as possible, so I switch back and forth. Also, like for recording is not really convenient, like because the videos from like it depends on where you're going to use the videos because like the OBS that I use for like computer downloading the format is really good for YouTube because it's like 16:9. But if I want to show something like explorations on my VR, like I do the recordings in my headset, which is not very convenient because it's very difficult to share it instantly.
I know this. I know how I can help you here.
Go ahead.
Have you got side quests yet?
Teach me.
You know side quest?
No, what's that?
Okay, so there's an app called Side Quest for your computer Windows, yeah? And then you can. It's good. It's fine. And it's a way to install any app you want onto your Quest. It's called Side Quest.
Oh, cool.
But from that, But from that app, you can port a Windows on your computer with your field of view from your Quest. So you can have that, and then you import that into your OBS. You've got a perfect field of view. You can crop it to anyone you want.
Good. Side Quest. I'm gonna check that out.
Side Quest. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah. I'll do. And yeah, I just use as an old-fashioned way to just wire it to my computer and just use it as an external drive and just download it. Yeah. But
you can do it both ways. You can either do it via wired or via Wi-Fi with SideQuest.
Yeah, but it slows down the stuff.
Actually, I think you have to be wired.